Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. We are here, we are back. What a day, what a crazy day. We knew it already since yesterday and we knew it, we felt it, it was in the air. We were just waiting for the official statement. Official statement is here, the official statement of Manchester United that is actually saying, what are they saying? That Cristiano Ronaldo is a new player of Manchester United, of their own team. We see here with a graphic that they made in a few seconds because they were waiting for it. Cristiano Ronaldo, welcome home Cristiano, with all the players of Manchester United that are going crazy. I made a video 1 hour ago, I believe. Now it is official, Cristiano Ronaldo is not a Juventus player anymore. It is what it is. I want to speak really open about it, answer your question, top or flop, whatever his time at Juve. I made a video where I really said goodbye to Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, from now on, my head will be focused on Juventus, because I am a Juventus channel. I already lost, I believe, a bit more than 100 people on the channel. People unfollowing. We were knowing that, we knew that it would happen from the moment Cristiano Ronaldo would leave, that the channel would have a hit. Guys, it is the home of all the Juve supporters of the world, Juventini of the world. It is not a channel for people that comes and goes. They are welcome, everyone is welcome, but Juventus, this is central today. So I want to speak about the words of Massimiliano Allegri. I want to speak about Cristiano Ronaldo. I want to speak about Juventus, and especially about Juventus, how we will play, who would be a right fit. Pogba, because apparently he will not join us. He's not in the project of Juventus. So who will come? We need a midfielder. We need someone that will be there. How will we as a team, how will Juventus as a team actually be able to recover from the big loss on the 27th of August, with at the moment nobody to replace him? How will we have 30 goals of Cristiano Ronaldo? Who will score them? How will we play? Is it actually a benefit now that Cristiano Ronaldo leaves the team or not? But I really want to speak about football. I want to think. I want to move forward, because that's really important. And I will want to say also thank you to all the people in the chat. They are here. Guys, it's a historical mercato, a mercato without actually Juventus being able to compete. We knew it. We knew that it would happen when we were talking about the Super League, that Juventus, together with 6 teams of Premier League, with Real Madrid, with Barcelona, with Atletico Madrid, Milan and Inter, there were 12 teams, the founders, that were there to explain that at that rhythm it would be really difficult for a lot of teams to compete, and the sportive part would be really harsh to reach, because the economical part has been hit. It would be really a drama. Today we are going towards that. We are going towards Paris Saint-Germain and a few elite teams that are able to buy players and nothing for the rest. Juventus couldn't afford anymore Cristiano Ronaldo after the big losses of pandemic. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't believe in the project anymore, because he knows that he's becoming older, that is really difficult for him to imagine a long career, and he didn't have the time. He wanted to join a project where he could win again. Enthusiasm probably was also hit by the media that were covering the transfer for Lionel Messi to Paris Saint-Germain. I understand that. I understand. Cristiano Ronaldo posted, apparently, I don't know true or not, so let me check. I will open it because it's important to read his words as a bianconero, as an ex-bianconero. We will try to see what he said. Yeah, he posted, actually. He posted, so let's go and see what he posted. Oh, it's really small. I don't know why it's really small. He posted a video of 2 minutes ago of him, actually his time at Juventus. Is he speaking or not? video of him without words, without any words. Maybe the words will come later. Maybe the one that is scaring, actually, his social media forgot to post them. These kind of things happen, to forget about posting something. It is what it is, guys. Let me try to see on Instagram. Oh, no, sorry. On Instagram there is a text, so I will try to read it because I think it's important. Maybe I went a bit too fast. So let's see here. We see the images in big, the video, and if we go there, can we please see the text, or is it too small? Why? Here we are. So what is he saying is in his text, because it was a bit too small. I will read it. So today I depart from an amazing club, the biggest club in Italy and surely one of the biggest in all of Europe. I gave my heart and soul for Juventus, and I will always love the city of Turin until my final days. The tifosi, it's written wrong, bianconeri, always respected me, and I try to thank the respect by fighting for them in every game, every season, every competition. In the end, we can all look back and realize that we achieved great things. Not all that we wanted, but still, we wrote a pretty beautiful story together. Juve, storia di un grande amore, bianco che abbraccia il nero, coro che si alza davvero. Juve per sempre sarà. I will always be one of you. You are now part of my history, as I feel that I'm part of yours. Italy, Juve, Turin, tifosi bianconeri. You will always be in my heart. That's important. That's really important. Important words of Cristiano Ronaldo. You will always be in my heart. It was quite fast, actually, to post it. He posted indeed. So what are we seeing? It's a goodbye. It's a goodbye. But he's always saying that Juventus will always remain in his heart forever. So let's start speaking first about Cristiano Ronaldo, and then we will move on to Juventus. What is, for me, actually the most important thing, how we will rebuild. Is Juventus still top 4? Can we be a candidate to win Scudetto? How far can we compete, and can we compete in Champions League without Cristiano Ronaldo? I will ask you a lot of questions also in the chat so that we can participate all together. But then I want also some people to explain me if Cristiano Ronaldo is actually saying, Juventus will always be part of my my past, my history. I always love Juventus, how fans, and I really need to understand it, how they can actually change team immediately, unfollowing all the Juventus-related accounts, Juventus social media, but also my channel. How is that possible to lose 150, 200, maybe 1,000 subscribers from one day to another without having some affinity, without thinking the 2 years that we spent together? I'm not really happy about that, really. I don't really understand it. But Cristiano Ronaldo, I think, look, Andrew is saying it's an amazing goodbye for him. I'm sad, but I'm happy that it happened. Thank you, Cristiano Ronaldo. I will tell you immediately, I'm happy that it happened as well. I wanted to keep him one more year. I really wanted to keep him one more year, trying to fight for the same objectives. But on the other hand, I'm happy that it happens. Why? Because you can't continue with someone that is not 100% convinced of staying. And as we always say, it's the shirt. It's the shirt you are fighting for that is super important. And if your head and your heart is not fighting for the shirt, not for the logo, then it makes no sense to continue together. We saw already last year, and we spoke about it, a lot of time that Cristiano Ronaldo, he gave signs of not being happy anymore. So it makes sense. It makes sense. Ron, my friend, my buddy, is saying sorry to see him go. Was a fun 3 year. We move on. Fino alla fine. I agree with that. El Chiringuito just reported Lewandowski to Juve. Wait. We are doing a live about Cristiano Ronaldo. If they tell me Lewandowski to Juve, pay attention. It is El Chiringuito. We have to pay attention with El Chiringuito that a few days ago were saying that Cristiano Ronaldo would go to no, not would go, but there were a lot of interest from Real Madrid, and at the end probably there was. So I don't see anything Rui about Lewandowski to Juve. But honestly, I don't know where you saw it. Maybe Lewandowski, Juventus. Let's see. But I think it's nearly impossible. Here we see, no, guys, I don't see any. Pay attention, ojo. But it's not El Chiringuito, guys. Pay attention. It's 58,000 people. Lewandowski alla Juventus, Luis Suarez al Bayern de Munich. Would be crazy. Would be crazy. If you bring me Lewandowski, instead of a Scamacca, I will tell you that I'm quite happy. Anish is saying, Beppe, I'm so sad that Cristiano Ronaldo left Juve, but I'm happy that he joined, that he didn't join Oil. It was that, It was that close. So let me read a bit of comments of you guys, what you think before I give my opinion. Who replaced Ronaldo? At the moment, nobody. He's already said McKennie staying. Apparently, yes. These were the words of Massimiliano Allegri. This is a crazy transfer window. I believe anything. It's true, Grandpa. Beppe, don't try to understand those fans are players first, club second. I don't understand either. I won't even try. Even though Cristiano Ronaldo is gone, I will support Serie A and Juve. Grande night. Grande. Haaland to Bayern, Lewandowski to Juve. He wasn't happy, so good for bar party. I think Leicester is recapping the message. He was not happy, so good for both part. And then we have Gola. Gola is saying age is not the factor. Allegri and Cristiano Ronaldo don't suit each other, and they part ways in respectful manner. Cristiano did his best for Juve, Forza Juve. Yeah, I agree with that. Impossible, and thank you for the donation. Impossible Lewandowski comes to Juve. Guys, as Grandpa is saying, everything can happen, but difficult, really difficult. I don't see it happening neither. Grande Mohamed that just joined as well. The moment last season he stayed in bench was a big sign. It's true. The last game of the season, when he said he achieved everything in Juve, was a sign. We are grateful for 3 years. Well, let's go back. Let's go back to that important message of the 24th of May. Let me go back and check when was the 24th of May. Before Portugal. Let's go back to that message, that cryptic message that he sent on the 24th of May. I think it's this one, 26th of May. I post every time the same picture. 23 of May when he said shoo. That's the one. That's the one on the 24th of May. So 24th of May, Cristiano Ronaldo is saying, and let's analyze it. I think it's important to analyze it. He's saying the life and career of any top player are made of ups and downs. Year after year, we face fantastic teams with extraordinary players and ambitious goals. So we always have to give our best to keep ourselves at excellent levels. This year, we couldn't win Serie A. Congratulations to Inter for the well-deserved title. However, I have to value everything that we achieved this season at Juventus. Both in collective and individual terms. The Italian Super Cup, Italian Cup, and the Serie A top scorer trophy fill me with happiness, mainly due to the difficulty that carry with them in a country where nothing is easy to win. It's difficult. Serie A is really difficult, and Cristiano Ronaldo understood it really well. Since the first game he played for Juventus, he understood that Serie A is probably one of the most difficult league to play for a striker. With this achievement, I reached a goal that I had set myself since the first day I arrived in Italy, to win the championship, the cup, and the Super Cup, and also to be the best player and top scorer in this great football country filled with tremendous players, giant clubs, and very own football culture. I've already said that I don't chase record chase me. For those who don't understand what I mean by this, it's very simple. Football is a collective game, but it's true individual overcoming that we help our teams achieving their goals. It is always looking for more and more on the field, working more and more off the field. The records eventually emerge in a collective title, become inevitable, some being natural consequences of the others. And then he finished with, so I'm very proud with this fact that has been widely replicated in recent days, champion in England, Spain and Italy. He is actually giving all his records. Nothing compares to the feeling of knowing that I've left my mark in the country where I've played, and that I gave joy to the fans of the club I represented. This is what I work for, this is what moves me, and this is what I always keep chasing for until the last day. Thanks to everyone who took part in this journey. We stand together. So now that we saw the message of Cristiano Ronaldo, ciao Alessandro. Now that we saw this message, guys, more clear than that, it couldn't. This was already a farewell message in the 24th of May 2021. Luca Monblano already said back then that it would probably be the last season of Cristiano Ronaldo. We understood it. We went into the Champions League. Of course, he didn't want to take part in the last game. He was already top scorer of that season. It would be impossible for Lukaku or other players to catch him up. He didn't participate. He was not happy. It's closed. We close. I wish him the best at Manchester United. Happy that he doesn't go to City. Now, if people are telling me that he didn't want to go to Paris Saint-Germain, to City, to Real Madrid, I don't believe it. I really believe that he really wanted to go to do a new experience, City or United, whatever. He wanted to leave. He's looking for records. Cristiano Ronaldo, take it or leaving, is not a team player. He's not a player that is thinking collectively. When you see all his posts, he's always speaking about himself first. And I'm not criticizing that. He's a selfish person thinking about him and his family first. I can understand, but these are not the values of Juventus. We saw from the beginning that Cristiano Ronaldo was an external entity of Juventus, especially after the first elimination in Champions League together with Massimiliano Allegri, where he was absolutely not happy, and that was really, really difficult. So I wish him the best, really, the best possible for him. I said it in my video, and I will continue to say, I have been blessed to see him live a few times, not only once, but a few times. Biggest transfer of Juventus, but unfortunately in the saddest moment and probably the worst moment possible. Juventus made a really great step to sign him, because this was the moment where we would actually increase the brand, and we succeeded in that, and then we failed. Juventus has part of responsibility, but also Cristiano Ronaldo has other parts of responsibility. Why? Because if you dream to have a Cristiano Ronaldo as a number 9 in Italy, especially now being a bit older, and if he doesn't want to play for Allegri first, then he doesn't want to play with Sarri, if he doesn't want to play for Pirlo, it starts to be difficult. If his behavior is not really nice towards a Chiesa that is scoring his first goal versus Atalanta, I don't remember if it was Serie A or Coppa Italia, if he's not motivating the teams because sometimes they have better chances, and instead of giving in to him, that means that indeed the chapter was over. So Juventus made some decisions based on him to please him. They didn't work out. We tried, and probably we didn't everything what we could do to please him. And he had no time to wait. So let's thank him and let's think forward. I've been a Juve fan from the day of Perugia, and I'm so happy he's leaving. Now we can play like a team. Nobody is bigger than Juve. And I want to repeat that and underline that. I agree, Jackie. I am also a Juve fan. For me, and it's really strange what I will say probably, and people will tell that I'm crazy, But from this moment, Rugani, De Sciglio, for me, they are better than Cristiano Ronaldo now. If I'm saying that, it means that my love for Rugani and De Sciglio, it's bigger than Cristiano Ronaldo today. Why? Because they are part of Juventus. They are criticized by their own supporters. I am not like that. I am absolutely not like that. I will support them. Respect for Ronaldo. Chapter is closed. He tried to give his best. We enjoyed. Remember that Atletico Madrid hat-trick was amazing. It was amazing. We were dreaming that day. We were dreaming. At the end, now we will have to think about Juventus, because Juventus stays. And I always repeat a bit the same thing. I'm saying 1897, that's where Juventus was created. I was not born. Nobody from the chat was born. Cristiano Ronaldo was not born. Juventus was already there. They were already collecting trophies. They already put the DNA. We had already, after a few years of that, the family Agnelli that came aboard. Next year, by the way, it will be 100 years of the family of the property Agnelli. And after Cristiano Ronaldo will retire in 2-3 years, Juventus will stay and will remain, and I will remain. I will support my club. So, team more important than the players? Absolutely, yes. You see two big pictures here. You see Alessandro Del Piero, my favorite player ever. He left. Juventus continue to win, to win, to win. Chiellini, he will leave. Juventus will continue to win. So Mohamed, Zaki also, and Abay, guys, thank you. This is the last dance in United. This makes sense for him and for Juve. I believe as well. I believe as well that it makes sense for both parts now. We are happy his name was in Juve stars list. Now it's a new journey and time for real fans to support the team, not just a player. I agree. I agree on that. We tried. Probably we did something that was not really Juventus related. What does that mean? That means Juventus never actually really did something like that. To go and buy a player like Cristiano Ronaldo, we tried. It didn't happen for both parts. We move on. Abba is saying, I don't feel that Ronaldo ever had love or real love or even a commitment for us. We waited for signs of commitment, but the way he left shows that it wasn't there. He posted a real beautiful post now. It's easy, of course, it's easy to let someone post because he will not take his phone and write. So someone is writing, preparing, he's giving that to Ronaldo. Ronaldo checks and they post together. So he's verbally saying that he will remain a big Juve fan, big love for Juve. And I really believe that because 3 years, you can't deny them in your curriculum. Now, I believe it was also really difficult, not only for him, but for every player to show attachment in empty stadiums. The love from the supporters were there the first year, and then there were no supporters anymore in the stadium. This year, we start again with the supporters, but our home supporters will be there tomorrow. Versus Udinese, we didn't even have our own home supporters. So it's hard. It's really hard for Cristiano Ronaldo to receive the love, to send the love back. But it's true that Cristiano Ronaldo was if you look with an external eye from outside, you don't see a Cristiano Ronaldo really loving the shirt. Am I mad that he left? No. Pogba left, but you haven't moved on, Bebe. Pogba. You know, like I have a particular love for Pogba. Now, Pogba is a player that yes, I love. Now, it's not my favorite player ever. No, of course not. But he was part of Juve. We move on. We continue. We rebuild. Absolutely, yes. Cecilia Tondelli saying, I wish him the best, but I am still mad for how he did leave. He could say earlier that the management of Juventus, that he will not stay. Well, he said it on the 24th of May in his post. It was clear. The people that didn't understand it, I don't know what they thought, but he said it. The problem is that Cristiano Ronaldo played a game that was not 100% okay. I have to admit that. With all the respect I have for him, he played a game that was not 100% correct. Why? Because he never said that he wanted to leave. He never said that he wanted to stay. He played a mystical game where he was sending Jorge Mendes, his agent, all over Europe to go and find a team for him. Until he had no team, he would have respected his contract. So was it fair for him? No, it was not fair, especially now that Manchester City, because that was the point. Manchester City was on Harry Kane. They couldn't have the player. So what happened is that they left him. And they went on Cristiano Ronaldo in the last days. After understanding that Harry Kane was not a possible move anymore, they went for Cristiano Ronaldo. He was about to sign. Last minute, they retracted, probably because Pep Guardiola is not a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not the player that he really wants. And probably he said to Manchester City owners, no, I really don't want Cristiano Ronaldo at City. And that's where United really saw an opportunity. And United went for him all in, and he went away. So I have to say I'm not happy. On the other side, how can I say? I'm happy that he left now. Because I didn't want a player that remained without being happy, without being proud. Andrew is saying Cristiano Ronaldo never kissed or touched the badge like Dybala. He's a true Juventino. That's another chapter today. I don't believe in we kiss the badge so we are a big Juve supporter, or we love the team more than everything. I don't need signs of kissing a badge to understand that a player is feeling home and showing Juventinita. Because how many times did we see Ibrahimovic kissing the badge and then leaving the day after? So it is what it is. Now it's true that Cristiano Ronaldo, it was him and then the rest instead of being a team, and that's a big difference with a Dybala. How many times did we observe celebrations where Cristiano Ronaldo didn't go to his teammates to celebrate, but was waiting and came at the end, or when he celebrated his own goal, he was celebrating his own goal instead of the goals of Juventus. So it's true, we can't deny that. Then it's a way of thinking. So let's move on from Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. Happy for him. Manchester United is a team that I respect in England. I'm not supporting any other team. I don't care about the other team, guys. I think only about Juventus. But it's true that if I respect a team in England, it is Manchester United. Why? Because Alex Ferguson was a big fan of Juventus. Because Alex Ferguson put the mentality at Manchester United that was actually not a big team of Juventus, watching and admiring the team of Marcello Lippi at the time, players like Del Piero. He tried to have Del Piero at United. So we'll speak about a transfer, because I see a lot of times the name of Keane. I believe he will come. That's what I believe. We will try to reformulate the new Juventus. But I respect Manchester United. But as I said, I am a Juventus supporter, and from now on, I want to go and to think about Juve. But let me first read two messages from Michel from South Africa. I'm happy that you are back, Michel. You waited too long to be back, and you chose a moment where it's not a celebration of a game, it's not a celebration of a trophy, as Juventus is giving us a lot of opportunity to do a lot. You choose the moment where Cristiano Ronaldo left. And Michel is saying it's hard for me, Beppe. Hard to accept how he left. We lost him, but many of us found you. Beppe, you are truly the GOAT. I love you, Forza Juve. Michel. Michel. This is beautiful. This touches me, because I told you, and I respect, and I was already expecting it a lot, but a lot of people left the channel. A lot, not exaggerate. We were about to hit 15 because we were at 14,900, nearly 70. So we missed like 30, 35 to hit 15. That was my target for August. Cristiano Ronaldo decided otherwise. He decided to leave. So we are now at 40,853. So we lost like 100, a bit more than 100. It's fine. I expected it. I was expecting even more, but I received so many love on the post I said yesterday on the community. I said thank you because it gave me actually the opportunity to meet other way of thinkings, to appreciate other cultures, to understand how some people are thinking, because I have a vision. Team is bigger than every other player. But people are not all of the people are thinking like that, you know. It's like a bit in NBA where you follow a player and so on. So I really thankful for that. And you guys help me to grow. So, you know, when I see these kind of messages like Michel, who's saying it's hard to accept how we left, I understand. But we found you, Beppe, the GOAT. I would not exaggerate, but thank you, Michel, because that gives me nearly tears, because it shows that, and that was my mission. I always said, if I have the opportunity, at least to share some passion about Juve to one people that was not necessarily a Juve fan before, I would be really proud of me. Numbers are numbers. They come, they go. We saw how many companies became really big and then they fell, they collapsed. It's life. But if I was able to touch the heart of one people thanks to the Juventina, of the Juve passion, I would be really proud. So grazie Michel, and grazie Abai. They saying Ronaldo absence will allow our young talents to grow. This is a lesson to commitment to the group. Must be there for every signing, no exception. And that's the message I've chosen, thanks to Abai, to go towards that new Juve. To go to that new Juve. Hey, thank you, T-Bone, who is supporting. Thank you, Thomas, who's saying you gained 14.8 real Juventini. Wait. Before saying 14.8, wait that all the other people wakes up and they discover that Cristiano Ronaldo left, and then we will see how much we have. Thank you, Rob. I will not stop because I'm a Juve fan, guys. I am a Juve fan. That's the most important thing for me. But what is Juve now? If we look at the players we have, honestly, do we have a bad team? No, we don't have a bad team. We had a really hard season and a lot of young players that didn't have probably the sense of being mature enough to resist versus a Cristiano Ronaldo. Sometimes they were passing him the ball because he was Cristiano Ronaldo. A trainer that I respect, and especially as a man, as a player, Andrea Pirlo, it was difficult for him to say to Cristiano Ronaldo, go on the bench. Sarri tried, and he went in conflict with Juventus and with Cristiano Ronaldo. Because it's true that I will not say better or not, because at the end, what is better? Better is winning, okay? Better is winning. If you win, you're better. But Juventus play a different style of football, and I will say, because let's not lie, without Cristiano Ronaldo, Juventus is less strong. Okay, this is a reality. If you can't say that without Cristiano Ronaldo, you're stronger. But look at Italy. Italy in Euro 2020, they were not the strongest team, and they did miracles because of group cohesion. Because they all believed in something. I will speak about Locatelli. I will speak about Federico Chiesa. I will speak about Giorgio Chiellini, that was a Milan fan when he was young and he became a Juve fan. I will speak about these players. I will speak about Moiskin that is about to return to Juve, because I believe that we are less stronger without Cristiano Ronaldo, but we maybe can do a bit better. I will speak about Massimiliano Allegri because there is one word that will describe our season. If we want to succeed, and it's Juventinita. What does that mean? For the people that doesn't speak Italian or that never heard that word, it's feeling part of Juve. Feeling to be part of Juve. Feeling to be a Juventino. This is Juventinita. And Federico Chiesa, that when he was a baby was supporting Juve. When he was a kid on Twitter, when he was not known, was supporting Juve. Locatelli, that explained the story of his grandmother, about his family, about his true dream as a kid, his objective, the final point. For Locatelli, Juventus is not a middle point or a stop station waiting for continuing. No, for Locatelli, Juventus is the stop, is the top, is the peak. It's like me, guys. It's like me on Juventus channel on Twitch. It's the dream of a baby. I don't have another team that I want to go for Twitch for. I will never think about going to another team because for me, Juve, when I won, I cried. When I won the contest to be the host, I cried. Tomorrow, if I am not anymore the host of Juventus Twitch, I will not go to Inter channel. I will not go to Manchester United channel. Maybe I will go on something where you speak about all the teams, but never to a dedicated or a club. Why? Because my heart, my feelings, my blood is black and white. And this is what today, this season, we will have to start working on Juventinita. Juventinita, Chiesa as a baby, Locatelli, Keane, Moise Keane that wants to come back. Even I will tell you he will not come, but even a Pjanic was crying to come back. These are the players that I want. You know why? Because when the things are going complicated, these guys, they want to do the extra mile. They want to run a bit more. They want to go a bit more towards that trophy. They want to spit everything they have for the shirt. When they will go back, look back, they will see that J. They will see our solid stripes that are back. Let me show you the shirt. Let me show you the shirt. Let me show you that shirt, guys. Guys, it's not a show, it's a reality, guys, that I want to show you. It is black and white, solid stripe. And inside, you see the stars. The stars, look at that. You see the stars around the stadium. You see the stars and you see that here we are 10 years. 10 years where? At home, in our home, in our Juve home, This is the players that I want from now on the team. And with all the respect of Ronaldo, absolutely yes, great, I was happy, but now I want Juventinita. Massimiliano Allegri, he came back to Juve. Why did he came back to Juve? Because he had offers of Real Madrid. He had offers from Paris Saint-Germain. He said, no, I love Juventus. I want to go back. So we can criticize boring, not boring, playing defensive. We can criticize however we want. But these men, in difficulty, they will not do like some other people. I'm not speaking about Ronaldo, I'm speaking about the Ibrahimovic, I'm speaking like a Zambrotta, a Cannavaro, 2006 Fabio Capello. These people, they left Juve when it was hard and when it was tough. Who stayed? Buffon, Camoranesi, Del Piero, Birindelli, Chiellini was there. These players, Pavel Nedved, David Trezeguet, when you're thinking about the legends of the club, who are they? The one that I have that sense of Juventinita and that are staying. And that's what I want to see with the renewal of Juventus, with players like Federico Chiesa, with a trainer like Massimiliano Allegri, like Locatelli, like Giorgio Chiellini, like Leonardo Bonucci that everyone is criticizing a lot. These are the people now that will have to fight, because now it will be hard for Juventus. Mentally, we will have to show that we can do something without Cristiano Ronaldo. And where can we do that? That's from tomorrow on the field versus Empoli. Towards and against all the odds, Juventus players will have to fight and take that responsibility of loving the shirt and not waiting and not losing and drawing versus Udinese. That's over. That is not possible. This is not acceptable anymore. These were the words of Allegri in a nicer way. I'm pissed off today. I'm pissed off because I want to go back where we belong. Juventus, Juventinita. Going until the 97th minute when the referee takes his whistle and he says it's over now. Passion, love, the objective is Juve because that's the biggest team in the world. That's what I want. Let me read a few comments and then I will continue my strange story. How will we play and who will come? I supported you because of Ronaldo. I supported you because of Ronaldo and Juventus. Now I have to support Juventus because of you. Grazie, Aziz John. Grazie, my friend. Grazie, grazie, grazie. Azzurri Juve sing fino alla fine. Grazie, grazie, because you are supporting me, my boys. You are not leaving me alone. It's hard, huh? But this is also why I created the channel, to have a community all together, to be all together and to support Juve no matter what. No matter what's happening, we are together. We are together in easy and in difficult times. All the other players will play 20% to 50% better with more teamwork, more freedom, more passion, and more than make up the loss of Ronaldo. I agree. I agree. I agree. And that's what we saw versus Bologna in the last game. We saw a team that was trying to play together, trying to do things together, not necessarily being stronger than with Cristiano Ronaldo, but they will have that will to do the extra mile. Absolutely yes. And now they will have to show it, because now we are speaking, we are motivating, but if it's not happening, guys, if it's not happening, then it's the fault of the players because they are not good enough, because they don't have, as we say in Spanish, the cojones, because they are not men enough to face the difficulties, because now all the other 19 Serie A teams, starting with Inter, the snakes of Inters, they will be on our back. They will be on our back. They will just wait for Juventus to fail, to eat us. No, that can't happen, because the players will have to do more. They will have to do more, like Abba is saying. Abay Kuranay is saying they will have to give 20 to 50% more, and we will have to play also better. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo, 30 goals in Serie A, 29, not 30. He didn't reach 30. 29 goals in Serie A. Can you find a player that will score the same amount of goals? No. Let's be honest. But can you give 5 more goals to Dybala? Yes. He didn't even play last year. Can you give 5 more goals to Kulusevski? He has to if we want to show that he earns the Juve shirt. Federico Chiesa, can he have 5 more goals? Yes. Caio Jorge, if you bring him from 0 to 5 goals, it is already great. Morata, instead of doing assists, maybe he can take his chance, but he will have to be focused. Morata, that it's not my favorite player, you know that, guys. I will not now turn into a Morata player lover. It's not possible. But Morata, I respect, I love Morata. Why? Because Morata is the one that took away a part of his salary to come back to Juve. And maybe he will not be extended next year, but the time that he's at Juve, I know that I can count on him to give his best. And I'm already happy with that. That's what I said to my son, since that he's a boy, a kid, a baby. I said that you succeed or that you fail, I don't care. I just want one thing from my son, that he's giving his best in whatever he does. Whatever my son is doing, I want him to go to the max and try. And sometimes you have the capacities, sometimes not. Sometimes you have a bit of luck, sometimes not. But I want that he's showing me. If he's playing video games, great. Play great video games. If you are studying, great. Study really well. Half, I don't like. Mohammed, and guys, thank you. He's saying, let's be positive. Let's calibrate the nice period we had and look forward for the next. Next will be beautiful. We have 100+ years of history full of legends. It's true. You want some names? Del Piero, Antonio Conte, He's a legend of the club. We have 50 stars around the stadium because we didn't even had enough space for all the rest. Edgar Davids, Pavel Nedved, David Trezeguet, Zinedine Zidane, Gianluigi Buffon, Peruzzi, Zoff, Cabrini, Scirea, Torricelli, Lombardo. So many players. Ravanelli, Vialli, Ciro Ferrara. Let me go to Romano. Fabrizio Romano has a tweet. And guys, thank you for letting me know these kind of things so that we can go to Fabrizio Romano. I hope it's not a joke because sometimes people are mocking. So that was the one of 1 hour ago. Okay, and then here. But this we already saw. This is the message of him, guys. We already saw that. Okay, we already saw it, so it's okay. Let me check if we have something else now that we are there in the one that posted. No, nobody posted. I posted this today, guys. I posted this, but we'll speak. That dream that probably will not happen. I subscribed in all the Juve channel and I will unsubs. But GJustjuve is untouchable forever. So many great memories we had together. The best English Juve channel. Aziz John, tell me, I want to read from you what was your best moment on the chat. You have some choices, You have the goal versus Udinese last year of Cristiano Ronaldo. That was for me an epic moment. You have when I broke my sofa, when I jumped. You remember when I jumped on my sofa? I broke my sofa and I waited 1 year to replace it. I solved it with some books. We had the watch-alongs, we had the morning papers, we had Mercato Never Sleep, we had journalists, we have Mo El Tactico. Let me know. And if other people want to as well, what was the best moment on the channel? I will read a few messages, especially the one of Aziz John, and then what's the future of Juve? And sorry if I got excited about Juventinita, but this year it will be Juventinita 100%, 100% Juventinita. And I want to see that in the eye of the player from tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a game to play and a game to win. So what is us saying? Diario Us on Twitter, they're saying ciclismo. I don't know if it's that, Rui. El fichaje de Cristiano Ronaldo he estado en boca de todos. Este viernes han hablado sobre el portugués Allegri, Pep Guardiola y Thomas Tuchel. So, the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo was on the mouth of everyone. This Friday, they spoke about the Portuguese players, Allegri, Pep Guardiola, even Thomas Tuchel. He was even thinking about Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know if that's the one that you wanted to show me, Rui. Ciao, Tariq. You missed the motivational message. I think I will do a video for tomorrow about that. Thank you, Ronaldo, and wish the best for the club and him in both our journey. Inter won't still win the league. I know, it's true. Thank you for everything, Bebe. Thank you, Joshua. Wait, Juve closing the channel. No, you're crazy. You're crazy. Never. The best moment was the Lazio game. Rest in peace, Sofa. Mamma mia. I broke it. Mamma mia. It was a drama. But that was not the worst part. And the worst part was the day after. So, me too. Best moment was watching your first video, finding your channel. That first video was a drama. Pathetic. We have the right personalities in the team. We will not miss anything in terms of leadership and drive. Chiellini, Quadrado, De Ligt, Dybala, Chiesa. Yes. We have personalities. We have a good team. Now, we have one thing that was not possible before. It's the possibility to change way of playing. Because if you play with Cristiano Ronaldo, you can't change. you can't change. You have to play in a 4-3-3, and he has to be the center of the attraction. And he has to have the ball, and we have to play for him. The problem is he's not even playing central. He's not playing like Pirlo. He's playing like Cristiano Ronaldo on the opposite side of the field. And then you have to play like that. Why? Because a lot of people were telling me, Giuseppe, what do you think about the 4-2-3-1? Is it a possibility with all the wingers we have, with the offensive power we have, can we do a 4-2-3-1? And I always said no. It is not possible to play a 4-2-3-1 with Cristiano Ronaldo. It is not possible. It is not possible. Why? Because Cristiano Ronaldo is not running back. He's not helping his teammates. Cristiano Ronaldo is waiting there up. And then he's doing the magic, then he's scoring. But it's not a player that is ready to actually support and win. So 4-2-3-1, forget about it. Except if he accepted to play as a number 9, as a real number 9. But Cristiano Ronaldo, he didn't want to play that position in Italy, because in Italy the defenses are really on the players and they don't leave you alone. So most of the time, the number 9 in Italy, what is he doing? He's actually sacrificing himself for the other ones to score. And this is something that Cristiano Ronaldo didn't want to accept. And he was smart. He said, no, I want to win. I want to beat my records. That's what I want to do. I don't want to sacrifice myself for the team. Okay, we know that. It's not something I'm telling that is new. Absolutely not. So, if we are really now speaking about without him, you can play whatever you want. You can play a 4-4-2. You can play a 4-3-3. You can play a 4-2-3-1. Because we are looking for a midfielder. If we take Moiskin, guys. If we take Moiskin, he's not even... true, Lukasz? If we take Moiskin, he's not even entering the Champions League list. Why? Because he's a youth product. So that means that even with Moiskin, you can put it in Champions League and he's not taking the spot of someone else. That means that at the moment, Caio Jorge was not in the list. Maybe Caio Jorge can enter the list. If we take another midfielder, maybe we'll have to sell one. But we can do this kind of operation, what we couldn't do before. So it's not actually that bad. It's really actually not that bad. So Moiskin for me should be a priority. I really want Moiskin to come. He has some behavior problems. Behavior problems that he didn't show too much at Juventus, but he showed them at Everton. He showed them a lot of time in Italian national team. One time he was put out of the squad a few years ago together with Zaniolo. The other time was that he missed Euro 2020. He had no problems at Paris Saint-Germain, but hopefully now he grew up in his mind and in his head. And he always said that when he left Juventus, it will be a goodbye, that he will come again one day. So I really want that Juventinita of Moiskin is a player that can play offensively on the left as a number 9, on the right. He can play diverse position. Can you compare him to Ronaldo? No. Is he the one that will substitute all the goal of Ronaldo? No. I saw some beautiful videos of Moiskin already online when he played at Juve, guys. The guy is a monster. He's a monster. He needs to grow and be an adult more than a kid. Guys, he's great. The guy is great. He is great. Most people watching reality shows and serials and waiting for the next video. It's like that for me. Waiting for every morning videos and all the lives. Grazie, Aziz John, and sorry that the last few days I was not there. On the channel, I was there. But I was not posting because I didn't want to go into assumptions. I didn't want to speak about Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester City. At the end, he didn't even go there. He went to United. I didn't want to speak about that because then you are starting to speculate too much. I speak every day about Mercato, about interest in our players, about players that want to leave, about Juve interested in other players. It's all fine, but here we will speak about an important one. And I didn't want to mess up and to be disrespectful and to change my mind every 3 seconds. So sorry that I was not able to be there, but But now, yes, now it's official. Now we are there. So I'm all in. I'm all in for Keane, for Moise Keane. There is apparently no swap with Manchester United, so forget about Paul Pogba, forget about Van de Beek, forget about Cavani, forget about all the players that were mentioned about United. He will not go to City, so forget about Gabriel Jesus, that Juventus really wanted. Forget about all the players from City, and forget about Vlahovic, because Mihailo is saying Vlahovic. Yesterday I heard that Juventus asked information about Vlahovic. Why not? Of course, but this will not happen. Why? It will not happen because Atletico Madrid was really serious on the players. They even offered 60 or 70 million for Vlahovic, and Comiso said no. He said no, we don't give our Vlahovic. No. And then he was actually finger pointing Juventus, because Juventus robbed him Chiesa, because Juventus has more salary, more money, more cash, and they robbed Chiesa. After these kinds of public comments, he will not sell us Vlahovic. Forget about it. Especially because we don't have 70 million euro now to spend on Vlahovic. So forget about Vlahovic. If he continues to perform really well this season, probably next year, he will be worth 100 million, 120 million. So Vlahovic, forget. Unfortunately, great player, but it's not a reality. And I'm really sad for that, but it's true, guys. It's strange also the words of Comiso, because Comiso, the president of Fiorentina, was saying that he was robbed by strange things of Juventus, of the great clubs. But he didn't say any word about how they stole the new coach they have, Italiano. Because after fighting with Gattuso, they had no problem actually to go to Spezia and to steal, because that was a real steal, the coach Italiano. We closed the brackets about Vlahovic, and here I see other names. Icardi, I will tell you what I think, guys. And I want to speak about Luis Muriel as well. What I think about Icardi. And then we will make a top 4 names. You will vote the striker that you want. Icardi is a player that Allegri likes. In a 4-2-3-1, he's his ideal player, Icardi. He will not be the one that has to run down. Probably that will be maybe even Morata. Morata being the Mandzukic of the situation. But the number 9 that is able to take 3 men with him to wait and to score. Tap-ins, yeah. Who cares? Who cares about tap-ins as its goal? Today I heard Belotti, and some people said to me, yeah, but he dives. If he dives and he gives me 20 penalty like they gave to Milan last year, I'm not saying no. But now, about the value of the player, I like Icardi. He never made a secret of it that he wanted to return to Italy and that Juve was a great destination. Now, publicly he said that he wanted to remain at Paris Saint-Germain. He's injured now. But player that Allegri loves, a player that has always been linked with Juve every 6 months. Winter, summer, winter, summer, winter, summer. Vandanara, pictures on Instagram. Icardi, pictures on Instagram. I would not be against it. I already explained to you the story of Moise Keane. Werner, great player, but if you see his killer instincts in front of the goal, I would not for Werner. Scamacca, apparently Juventus likes him. I'm not saying he's bad, but that would not be my first choice. But there is a possibility. Aubameyang, guys, we already took Szczesny. We already took Ramsey. Can we please stop with players from Arsenal, please? Do a technical lineup of Manchester United lineup. Aun, I think you are on the wrong channel, my friend. There is a great channel. It's called what's the name? United Stand with what's his name? Mark Goldberg is really great. If you go there, then you will see. But I will not speak about Manchester United, guys, on the channel. It's over. It's over. Beh, andiamo to Turin and request Morata to stay on site. That would be great. This time he was on site. This time it was Cristiano Ronaldo who was off site. So, it's true. Stop. Please stop. Juve does not need to sign anyone immediately, which is a good thing. But I think we still need... Robert Lewandowski. But Chiringuito just posted Robert Lewandowski. Will that happen? I am not really convinced that it will happen. So, who's next? Let's write it. Realistic names, huh? Who's next? Tell me who you want, okay? Not what you think. Who you want. So, I will put Moiskin, Icardi. We spoke about Scamacca. Give me another name, a fourth name that is possible as a striker. I saw it in Hazard. Guys, I hope not. The guy is a talented player, but is a player that never wants to work. Raspadori, apparently the last rumors are saying that Raspadori doesn't want to join. He doesn't want to join. So Keane, Icardi, Scamacca. Waiting for a realistic new name. Werner, Jovic, Patrick Schick. No, Patrick Schick, he did his medicals, he failed. Okay. I want to see your opinion about Hazard, so I will probably put Hazard there. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony, for joining. So let me try. What did you say, Rui? Diario As. Let me check for Diario As. Which Diario As are you checking? The English one or the Spanish one? Because on the Spanish one there is nothing. I don't see Hazard. Piqué, El Pico, Motor. Rui, you tell me, or you are in the future and you know what they will post, but I don't see tweets of them. I don't see them. No, probably you are in the future. I don't see them. So. Let me put Hazard as a fourth choice, and then you can avoid. Who knows? But Hazard, pay attention. Injured player. It's not one that is working hard. So pay attention. Insigne, I saw your message. Calcio, I saw your message. Insigne, you know that if we speak about Juventinita, we have to say that Insigne is a big Juve fan. He always said, I will not make the Napoli fans happy, but my favorite player is Del Piero. But you know, we spoke already about it. And now, pay attention. I don't think that Insigne, even he has one more year of contract, I don't believe that he will join Juventus, guys. Be realistic. The one of the president, De Laurentiis, even if he doesn't want Insigne anymore, even if he doesn't like him anymore, he doesn't like his way of being a protagonist, I don't believe that Insigne will join Juve. Now, would he fit perfectly at Juventus? Yeah. Probably, yes. Because if you have an Insigne on the left, if you have a Chiesa on the right, if you have a Dybala as a number 10, and then you have a Morata as a real number 9, then you put two midfielders there, Locatelli and another. Even if we have a lot now. We have Rabiot, we have Locatelli, we have McKennie, we have Ramsey, we have Bentancur, we have Arthur. But that would be really beautiful. But that means that we will have to sell. You can't have everyone. What are the votes saying at the moment, Keane? A lot of people want Keane more. But anyway, Icardi is still second with 21% of the votes. Luka Jovic, I saw his name as a rumor, linked to Juve. I don't know. I don't know, Rof. I don't know. I don't really know also the player. I don't really know him. And probably that's why I'm not really 100% excited. But no, at the moment, I'm not 100% convinced. I don't know. Maybe it will happen. Maybe I will need to go and see. Ciao, Max. Max is saying, what the end of the story? Forza Juve. Always Forza Juve. Always Forza Juve. I will make that video about a motivational message. What about Griezmann? Griezmann has been offered to Juve in the beginning of the Mercato. Juve talked. At the end, we didn't go for it. Juve is a flop. No. Muriel, I said that I wanted to speak about Muriel. If you speak about Muriel, is already 30. He's already 30, and he always played as a bench player, and probably the best bench player ever, because he scores every single time. Last year I had him at Fantacalcio, and he did really great, exception. I would be really all in for Muriel. I love the player, and I would be over the moon. The only thing is he also a player that can play 90 minutes? I don't know. By the way, Serie A started. I believe that they are playing now. Udinese is winning versus Venezia 1-0. Goal of Pussetto that played quite well versus Juve, by the way. 1-0 for them. And then we have this evening Hellas Verona Inter. Let's see. Liam, Dybala post on Ronaldo to Manchester United on Instagram. You want to see it? We can go and see what Dybala said. Paulo Dybala said, I will translate. Fue un placer poder aprender, crecer y jugar a tu lado. Hoy empieza una etapa nueva en tu carrera y te deseamos todo lo mejor. Hasta pronto, Cristiano. Spanish, written, it was a pleasure being able to learn, to grow, and to play next to you. Today, a new step in your career is starting. And we wish you all the best. See you soon, Cristiano. It's a beautiful message. It's really a beautiful message from Paolino Dybala. Really beautiful. I like. As a real future capitano. Guys, you remember I made the video. About the year of Dybala. Injured. Faraoni. When I see Faraoni, I don't know why. Faraoni! I need to say Faraoni every time I see that word. Beppe, Milik or Musa? No, Milik is always injured. Stop with that. And Dembele from Lyon. I don't know. Thank you to all the new people following. Thank you. Ronaldo is a Juve legend. That's a big topic, a big question. Is he a legend? But I will never consider him. I'm speaking about the time at Juve. We are not evaluating Cristiano Ronaldo as a player. His time at Juve, the 3 years, I would say no. I would say he's part of history, a big part of history. He was able to enter the closed group of the one that were in triple digit in terms of scoring goals in really not a lot of games. Legend is something else for me. Del Piero is a legend. Ronaldo is a legend, but probably not for Juve. I agree with Ignazio. Son on the left, Son would be the dream. Son would be the dream of a lot of teams, but unapproachable. You can't go approach on Son, but he would be really great. I would be really great. Dzeko, luckily, I say luckily, he signed for Inter. Great player, but mamma mia. Last year, Paratici was about to do the mistake. Dzeko for 7.5 million salary for 2 years. Luckily. And then the other one, Giroud, that is a great player, but also one that is more towards the retirement than towards the peak of his career. Luckily, he went to Milan. He will support them and he will score a lot of goals. I agree. If I pay 200 million, I will make him legend. Yeah. Probably yes, Mohammed. Probably yes. But no, 3 years at Juve, didn't win the Champions League, was not irreproachable in terms of behavior. Legend is something else, guys. A legend as a player, absolutely well. As his career, absolutely yes. A legend at Juventus, no. Dybala is a legend, no. And no. I have to be correct in what I think. Then some people, they will say he's a legend, and I accept. But for me, Dybala is not a legend neither. Last season, he didn't play. 2 years ago, he started being not happy, and then he started to play well towards the last 3 months, where he did fantastically well, and he became MVP. The season before that, with Allegri, he didn't play well. He scored 101 goals now. He entered also in that small group of the triple-digit goal scorers. But for me, it's not a legend yet. Now he's 27, 28. Now he will have to show me this season that he can become a legend. Because now you will see that his contract will be extended, probably also at 10 million. Because Ronaldo is not there, we are saving a lot of salary there. No, it's not a legend for me. Thomas is saying if any other team, Ronaldo would be a legend, but the legend baseline at Juve was set by grades that Ronaldo didn't reach. He will always remain a football legend that played for Juve. That's the best definition possible. A football legend that played for Juve, not a Juve legend, but an important part of the history of Juve. Absolutely yes. I'm trying to check also the score. Udinese Venezia 1-0 still. Please take away Griezmann for us, please. No, he will not join. Be reassured. Aubameyang, but we spoke about the Arsenal players. Camoranesi is more a legend than Cristiano Ronaldo, but Thomas was just explaining it why. Bonucci is a Juve legend because he joined Milan. Is Bonucci a Juve legend? Bonucci did really great with Juventus, guys. He's there. He left to Milan. He came back. He was punished because he's not one of the captains anymore, or at least he started again. Is he a Juve legend? If you see how many he won, 8 Scudetti with Juve. He was there before the start. A legend. Probably a legend that is not well loved by the fans. Will Serie A be affected and our chances to win? Yeah, that's a great last topic before I go for a walk with my wife. Probably this evening we will do El Tactico to understand how Juventus can play tomorrow without Cristiano Ronaldo. Will Serie A be affected and our chance to win? I think it will give a mental boost to the team to do better. Like when we lost Antonio Conte. When Antonio Conte left, we had players that were about to finish their cycle at Juve, and they wanted to show that it was not only because Antonio Conte that we were winning. I think now the players will want to show that it's not only because of Cristiano Ronaldo that we were winning. even if we didn't win last year. Serie A will be affected, but if you see the rights of broadcasting, it was not sold to India, Denmark, Norway, with Cristiano Ronaldo. Without, probably yes. Now pay attention, because at the end, what the competition grew a lot. They grew a lot because we have Milan that is back, we have Inter that won and that are the favorites, Lazio, we have Mourinho that is back at Roma, we have Spalletti at Napoli. So the competition is quite fierce. Italy, as a country, as football, has been celebrating all summer long for what they did in Euro 2020. It's true that Lukaku left. At long term, it can be a problem. Of course, yes, if we are not able to repeat with clubs in Europe what the national team did, it can be a problem. But I will go back to that, but Agnelli, Perez, Laporte, and all the other ones, they signed for a Super League because of the dangers of that. Danger of not being able to compete with Paris Saint-Germain, with Manchester City, with now Manchester United, with Tottenham, with even Aston Villa in the future, with Birmingham, because it's not fair anymore. So at a certain moment, it will be really, really hard to compete. It's true. People said that they want fair football, the football for the fans. If you see football for the fans, Paris Saint-Germain, that is apparently even taking the decision if they want to double the salary of Pogba that is earning at Manchester United, to have him this year or next year for free, but double the salary. Donnarumma, that they don't even need. Wijnaldum, Messi, renewal of Neymar, Manchester City that wanted to spend 150 million for Kane, they spent for Grealish. Chelsea that comes and that buy Lukaku, and it's hard, guys. It's hard to compete. What if Manchester United face Juventus in the Champions League final? I don't understand the question. What if they face Juventus? First of all, I would be happy to be in the final. Secondly, I hope we win 1-0 at the 96th minute with a beautiful goal of Dybala or Kulusevski or Pinsoglio. I don't care who scores. If we can win 7-0, it would be even better. I don't understand the question, what if? Who cares about Manchester United? I don't care. Jimenez, expensive. It won't be a problem if at least 2 Italian teams make it up to the semi-final of the Champions Cup. No, it's true. It's true. That can influence a lot. But the problem is achieve these results. I'm not sad to see Cristiano Ronaldo go. What makes me sad is the manner which he left, Rocco. Leaving Juve in a blind wait, because I can't read it now because I miss a word. Leaving Juve in a bind to find another striker. This is how he played his football. Juve always be bigger than any player. But we concluded that, at least for this channel, for the mentality, I think exactly the same. It's hard. It's hard to replace him in a few days. Now, Juventus, they will take the best opportunity. We knew that it would not be a great mercato. Now, if you see the positive signs of it, what are the positive signs? That you are actually not losing money, because or maybe 5 or 10 million, whatever, but you don't lose 30 million on Cristiano Ronaldo this year, because if we would have given him for free, we would have lost 30 million. So we sell him, we recuperate a bit of the money to not be really totally in red with our numbers. On the other side, we are saving already with 1 year anticipation, a big salary mass, And that can be great. That can be great. Let me see the poll that we made. The poll is saying 52% wants Keane, 24 Hazard, 20 Icardi. Nobody wants Scamacca. 5% wants Scamacca. So guys, it's time for me to stop. Not only the poll, but also the live. We did 1 hour 20 together. It was a good live. I will be back with our friend Mo El Shahali doing the El Tactico normally, or a discussion about the tactical possibilities of Juve. Beppe, with Agnelli, we can have a great and sustainable future. Almost 100 years. Yeah. Next year it will be 100 years of Agnelli. So I'm totally okay. Now let's try to respect the DNA of Juve and understand that players like Cristiano Ronaldo, in an era like this, it's probably difficult. 60 million, exactly. We can buy a world-class player. No, it's not like that. You know, guys, it's not 30 million of value plus 30 million of salary. It's 60 million and it's okay. No, it's not like that. Savings are not earnings. It's totally different because it's financial in the books. So it's not because you save 30 million that you have 30 million to spend. It's strange to say, but it is what it is. So, it's a long thing. Stefania Capodici, fino a 2 giorni fa amavo Torino. Che ipocrisia. Ora dicono che Manchester è la loro famiglia. Beh, Stefania, cosa posso dirti? I giocatori sono così, se ne vanno in un'altra squadra e vogliono far contenti i nuovi tifosi, però è sempre così da tanti. Dopo non dubito che è stato bene a Torino, che amava la città, adesso deve convincere i suoi nuovi tifosi che stavano per vederlo andare nell'altra squadra. So, maximum of like before leaving the channel, maximum of like if you want to. Grazie. Forza Juve, always. And tomorrow we play. Let me know before I close what, and while you are putting the like. By the way, Udinese is winning 2-0 at the moment versus Venezia. What do you believe the score will be of tonight's game? Verona versus Inter. Inter is playing out of home. What do you think? Give me the prediction and then we close so I can go for a walk with my wife. Ciao Gola. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is super cheap option. It can be Gola, but I don't know. It's not a bad player. Let's be honest. Not a bad player. I want to see the results. So 2-2 for Youssef. 1-1, 1-1 draw. 3-0 Inter. So Hassan is he was impressed of the 4-0 of last time. He wants to continue in that way. 2-0 for Pimking. 2-3 for Antonio. Ciao, my friend Antonio. Who else? 2-0, 3-0. A win can be easily predicted. I agree. A win can be easily predicted. 2-2 for Rocco. Let's hope that they lose so they give Juventus even more confidence. I would not be sad if that happens. Locatelli goal. You know what? That would be beautiful. But anyway, tomorrow we win easily. Guys, thank you. It was really nice. Grazie, forza. Juve.